Gamer Braves.
What's up guys, this is Wan Amirul from Gamer Braves, and I want to talk about something a little personal today. No, it's not my crippling insecurities, it's Skullgirls Mobile. So, any loyal viewer of the channel might know that I am a little bit into fighting games. And by little, I mean quite a lot. I basically get an endorphin rush anytime I see a bunch of rhythmic combos keeping a poor fool in the air, and even more so when it's a disgusting setup. So Skullgirls Mobile is a strange game. Like, of all the fighting games I expected to get a really good mobile spin-off, Skullgirls was pretty much the last one. It's a game that is defined by its complexity. It's a 6-button fighter with some sick mix-ups and even more disgusting things you can do, because each character in that game is designed to be the most disgusting version of their archetype. That may sound derogatory, but I love it. With Skullgirls Mobile, there is definitely less of an execution barrier in that sense. You just tap the buttons on the screen to do the combo. It's one button. You do have alternate buttons for your launchers and your sweeps. For the most part, it is that return to neutral-based fighting games that so many people whine about when they see another anime game. And yet, somehow, despite all of this, it still has that Skullgirls brand filth to it. Some of the combos you can do in this game just feel good to do. I personally like Umbrella's setup, where she can throw out a huge array of projectiles and then hit you with her charged cliff unblockable. If that's not something that screams FGC, I don't know what is anymore. So yeah, it's a more watered down experience, but yet it still feels so good to actually play. You still get to do the fun parts of every Skullgirls character without necessarily having to do things like, I don't know, learn complex button inputs or put up with the fact that second Encore's tutorials are not the best. That being said, it is still a mobile game, and that means it is not free from your usual gacha nonsense. Characters have alts based on their different color palettes, and those have their own rarities, elements, and abilities. That being said, as a purely casual player, you can basically just go with the character you like and win games just by sticking to their playstyle. For example, I am rocking the basic default Big Band and Black Dahlia, and they are a lot of fun. Shout out to the Soul Bad Guy colored Annie for being simple enough that you can get duplicates of her and also still having access to all the moves. That's another thing that I really like. The moves are not locked to rarity. That being said, if you don't want to deal with any of the gacha bullshit, there is a straight up fighting game mode. It is still the watered down version, but it does away with all the things like armor break and bleed and other stuff. You just play a match of Skullgirls with characters that you unlock. I think it's a really cool feature. There is plenty of other things to do. If you're one of the few people who, significantly cares about Skullgirls lore, the story mode is quite in-depth. It even has characters who are totally not going to be DLC in future, like Panzerfaust. Seriously, Panzerfaust is in so much of this story that I'm pretty sure he is going to be in the roster at some point. That and the fact that he was in the document for the Kickstarter. I really can't stop playing the game. Like I said, it hits that fighting game itch that a lot of mobile fighting games don't really do. The fact that it looks so much like second Encore really helps. And yeah, the lower execution barrier lets you see what characters do without worrying about the fact that you can't time a perfect jump or micro walk or whatever. If you don't mind the gacha stuff, you should totally check out Skullgirls Mobile. It's available now, and no, this is not a paid endorsement. This is literally just an addition of what is Wan Amirul playing on his phone today when he's supposed to be working. Anyways, this has been Wan Amirul from Gamer Braves, and take care, guys.
That's all, folks.
Hey there! Thank you so much for watching our videos. Don't forget to give us a subscribe if you'd like to see more, and like so we know what kind of content you want to see. Got suggestions for new content? Let us know in the comments below too. Thank you so much again for watching. Take care, dudes.